Ay, salamat. Magandang balita kabayan, magandang balita para sa future. Para sa kinabukasan, magandang balita. Tapos na yung 3 months provisionary. So na-evaluate na ako kabayan.
Welcome back po ulit kabayan, this is Dance from Dance Info TV na isa pong OFW based po sa Bari, Ontario ka na kabayan. At kung bago ka pa lang sa ating channel, I invite you to subscribe sa ating channel. At kung ikaw naman ay isang balik manonood, welcome back po ulit sa ating bahay kabayan. Kasi in this video kabayan ay may dalawang good news po akong i-share sa inyo. Ang ganda talaga ng pasok ng bagong taon. Well, salamat sa Diyos. Unang-una, ano ba tong good news na sinasabi ko? Unang-una kabayan, ay natapos na po ang probationary period ko sa aking bagong employer at positive ang kanilang response. Nakausap na ako ng aking supervisor at manager. At nirekomenda nga nila sa HR na tulungan ako i-process ang aking status dito sa Canada, kabayan. Pero bago tayo magsaya, pag-usapan muna natin yung pangalawang good news, okay? Kasi ang pangalawang good news, kabayan, ay konektado ito sa unang good news, okay? Kasi sa pangalawang good news ay magbubukas na po ang RCIP. Ano ba tong RCIP na sinasabi ko? RCIP, kabayan, ibig sabihin Rural Community Immigration Pathway 2026 ay magbubukas na po, kabayan. O di ba? Napakaganda. RCIP 2026 is officially open na. Kung kayo ay taga Sudbury o kaya nagbabalak na lumipat dito sa Sudbury, well, panoorin niyo po ang video nito kabayan kung ano ba ang mga information o mga eligibility requirements na dapat nating malaman. Kasi ako, hindi muna ako magsasaya kabayan. Kasi nga, well, kabubukas pala ng RCIP. At isa-isahin natin kung ano yung mga priority sector o job na tinatanggap ng RCIP. Okay? So, tara na. Pasadahan na natin yung RCIP kabayan. At dito, talo na tayo kaagad sa priority sector and occupation. Ayon dito sa kanilang website sa RCIP Sudbury, the following list outline the priority sectors and occupation for the Sudbury RCIP and FCIP. FCIP ba ito yung mga French speaking. So, skip na natin yan. Hindi na natin pag-uusapan yan. Okay? Program in 2026. Okay? Dito na tayo mag-focus sa RCIP. So, ito yung mga sector kabayan na priorities sa ngayon. Business, finance, and administration, natural and applied sciences, health, education, social, community and government services, trades and transport, pang-anim, natural resources and agriculture. O diba? Kukunti lang talaga. Ngayon, ano ba yung mga priority occupation? Ito yung mga trabaho na priority sa ngayon. Okay? Mining engineers, chemical technologies and technicians, civil engineering technologies and technicians, mechanical engineering technologies and technicians, construction estimator. Yung sa construction, talagang medyo kukunti lang kanilang doon. Priority job, electrical and electronics engineering technologies and technicians, general practitioner and family physicians, registered nurses and registered psychiatric nurses, licensed practical nurses, other technical occupation in therapy and assessment, okay, nurse aides, elderlies and patient service associates, medical laboratory assistant, related technical occupations, social and community service workers, earlyhood educator and assistant, instructor or person with disabilities, home support workers, caregivers and related occupations, construction managers, welders and related machine operators, heavy duty equipment mechanics, automotive service technician, truck, bus mechanics and mechanical repairs, auto body collision, refinishing, glass maintenance, and damage repair estimator, construction millwright, industrial mechanic, truck driver, automotive, and heavy truck equipment parts installer and services. So kabayan, ngayon ay kukunti lang po priority occupations compared last year. Okay? Kung andito naman nabanggit ang inyong mga trabaho o yung mga current position o yung mga position mo ngayon, well, andito naman sa baba yung mga designated employer. Okay? Hanapin nyo lang dyan sa baba kabayan, i-scroll down nyo lang para malaman nyo kung ano yung mga employer na designated, kung ano yung mga employer na dapat ninyong applyan para hindi masayang ang oras nyo. Okay? So, paano naman mag-apply sa programang ito? Punta ho tayo dito sa candidate. Okay? Dito po nakalagay, ayan. Okay? So, dapat receive a recommendation from ICIP program. Ang unang steps, para sa mga candidate ho ito ang unang step kabayan ay dapat make sure you meet the federal eligibility requirements para sa mga RCIP candidates. Sa step 2, obtain full-time permanent job from any designated employer na nakalista sa RCIP. Okay? At hindi lang dapat designated, dapat kasama siya sa priority job ng industry or occupations. Step 3, make sure na meron tayong job offer. Okay? Full-time job offer, hindi part-time. Okay? Sa step 4 naman, dahil nga itong RCIP is a employer-driven program, sa step 4, provide your employer with necessary documents. Kasi sila ang magsasubmit kabayan, sila magre-recommenda sa RCIP. Okay? Your employer must submit the application for recommendation in your behalf kasi nga this is a employer-driven program. Step 5, if your application is selected, use recommendation form to apply to permanent residence. Okay? So, number 6, optional. Okay, kung kailangan, nakalagay ito, if you are required a temporary work permit while your permanent residence application is being processed. So, dito, i-click ko yan para sa kadagdagang impormasyon. Kasi, kagaya ko, mag-expire na ang aking work permit. So, applicable to sa akin na kailangan mag-apply ng temporary foreign worker permit habang inasikaso pa yung aplikasyon. Ngayon, paano ba ang proseso? Nakalagay dito sa mga RCIP applicant. The Sudbury RCIP program rank application in a pool using point-based system. So, point-based ito, pataasan. Complete application meeting the eligibility requirements / minimum score of 79 points required will be placed into candidate pool. Okay? Mas mataas this year compare last year. Kasi last year nasa 50 points lang, ngayon naging 79 kabayan, o di ba? Medyo tumaas ng konti, At ito malalagay pa lang, tie-breaking rules. If more than one candidate has lowest score, the complete application that was submitted earliest will receive a recommendation. At karagdagdag pa dito, application not selected for recommendation will remain in the pool considered for all draws up to 6 months. Application will not be considered if they are incomplete, do not meet the federal eligibility requirements. It is up to the employer to ensure they meet the program requirements and that their application is complete. So, habang nag-umuusad ang proseso, dapat kabayan kumpleto at hindi expired ang ating mga requirements. Okay? So, napakahalaga kabayan, dapat nating tandaan yan. Ngayon, okay? So, dahil nga ang posisyon ko kabayan bilang isang shipper and receiver ay hindi po kasali kabayan dito sa priority occupation. So, kahit good news man yan, ay hindi ko pa rin makuhang magsaya. Pero may awa ang Diyos, kailangan natin magdasal kasi nga, ang importante, ang employer natin ay designated sila, no? I'm sure mayroon silang kapangyarihan, may kakayanan na mag-suggest doon sa RCIP o basta yung bumubuo sa RCIP. May kakayanan yung mga employer na designated na mag-suggest ng kanilang mga pangailangan, okay? Pangailangan na posisyon sa kanilang kumpanya. So, sa ngayon ay wala man. So, maasa ako sa darating na mga buwan o intake ay magkakaroon sana, mapabilang sana ang aking posisyon, no? Para mairekomenda tayo ng ating employer. So, pagdating sa scoring kabayan, ito, talagang dinaunlo ko siya para may print at meron tayong guide sa scoring. So, babasahin ko kabayan kasi napakahalaga ito para ma-evaluate natin ang ating sarili kasi every points is count kabayan ay napaka-importante. Okay? Una, job offer points, maximum of 25 points. Okay? Kung nasa business and finance admin ka, 10 points. Education, social community, government services, 10 points. Health, 15 points. Natural applied sciences, 15 points. Natural resources and agriculture, 15 points. Trade and transport, 15 points. Ngayon, dating naman tayo sa mga occupation. Dito tayo sa mga occupation, okay? Sa mga positions, sabihin ko na, mining engineer, 10 points. Mechanical technologies technician, 10 points. Civil engineering technologies and technician, 10 points. Mechanical engineering and technologies and technician, 10 points. Construction estimator, 10 points. Electrical and electronic engineering technologies and technician, 10 points. General practitioners and family physician, 10 points. Registered nurses, 10 points. Registered practical nurses, 10 points. Okay? So, rehabilitation assistant, 8 points. Personal care attendant, 0. Oh my God. Dental assistant, 0 points. Medical laboratory assistant and related technical operations, 0 points. Oh my God. Social and community service worker, 10 points. Registered early childhood educator, 12 points. Ang laki ah. Early childhood educator assistant, 0 points. Oh my God. Instructor of person with disability, 10 points. Home support workers, caregiver, and related occupations, 0 points. Di ko maintindihan bakit siya naging priority education o priority job samantalang 0 points naman ang kanilang binibigay. Ang gulo. Di ko maintindihan. Tuloy tayo, construction manager, 8 points. Heavy duty equipment mechanic, 10 points. Automotive service technician, truck bus mechanic and mechanical repairs, 10 points. Auto body collisions, refinishing and glass technician and damage repair, estimator, 8 points. Welder and related machine operator, 10 points. Construction millwright, industrial mechanic, 10 points. Truck drivers, oh my God, 2 points lang kabayan. Paano na yung lisensya ko? Bilang isang truck driver, 2 points lang palang binibigay. Binabarat kami mga truck driver ah. Okay, tuloy tayo. Heavy automotive and heavy truck and equipment parts, installer and services, 2 points. Oh my God. Napakababa na kanilang binibigay kabayan ng mga points ngayon. Okay, dito tayo sa sa mga human capital assessment. Okay? Kung kayo po ay merong, halimbawa, candidate has 1 year experience, 10 points. 2 years experience, 15 points. 3 years full-time experience, 20 points. 4 years above experience, 25 points. Candidate is an international graduate who qualify for work experience exemption, 10 points. Okay? So, dapat mag-print kayo ng ganito kabayan kasi napakahalaga ito kabayan. Okay? Now, punta naman tayo sa language proficiency. CLB6. Okay? Nako, meron pang kabayan sa Tier 1. Halimbawa, ang job offer mo ay Tier 0 or 1, CLB6, 10. CLB7, 15 points. CLB8, 20 points. CLB9, 25 points. Para naman sa job offer na Tier 2 and 3, CLB5, 10 points. CLB6, 15 points. CLB7, 25 points. CLB8, 25 points. Ngayon, kung ang job offer mo o yung position mo is nasa Tier 4 or 5 position, CLB4, 10 points, CLB5, 15 points, CLB6, 20 points, and CLB7, 25 points. Okay. So, education. Okay? Napakalaga ito kabayan. Dapat na sa West ang inyong mga diploma, saka yung mga transcript of record. Okay? Kung wala kayong diploma. Okay, education, Canadian Secondary Diploma, Equivalency, 10 points. Post-secondary education, credential, 10-15 points. Kung bachelor degree kayo, or 3 years minimum program, 20 points. Kung master or PhD kayo, 25 points siyang kabayan. At kailangan nakalagay dito, you will be required to provide a proof in the form of copy of your Canadian diploma or an educational credential assessment o yung tinatawag na ECA report. Kailangan nyo ipadala sa West. At sa letter D naman, ayan, nakalagay dito, intent to reside dito sa Sudbury. Candidate must submitted a written, oh my God, written kabayan na statement of their intent to reside in the community that is deemed to be genuine. Okay, hindi bawal ang typewriter. Yung computer type. You will be required to provide proof in a written statement. So, wala nakalagay kung ilang words. Basta handwritten. 10 points din yung kabayan. Okay, bonus points. Nakalagay dito, candidate has previously worked or study in the community. Kung meron kayong experience, Canadian experience, o nag-study kayo, okay, 1 year combined, 2 to 6 points maximum. 2 years combined, 2 maximum 6 points yung kabayan. Okay, so bawat natin mga experience ay merong points. Okay, 3 or more combined, 2 maximum of 6 points. Okay, you will be required provide a proof. Okay, proof of your record or study. Okay. Now, candidate has a currently close member. Okay, which is permanent residence or Canadian citizen. Kung meron tayong kamag-anak na permanent residence na o kaya citizen na ay meron ding points kabayan. 2 points lang. Ay naku, binabara talaga. Kuripot ng RCIP ngayon . Okay, candidate has been volunteering with a community organization or has been part of a community group or sports team in the community in the last 3 months. Kung kayo po, dapat ito kabayan ay meron tayong experience sa mga volunteering job. Napakahalaga yun, okay? At least 3 months. Wala naman nakalagay kung ilang hours, kung tuloy-tuloy yung 3 months, but at least 3 months. At merong note na nakalagay, okay? You will be required to provide a proof of form. Merong sign kabayan, reference letter mula sa organization, okay? Or mga photographic evidence. Reference letter from the religious organization kabayan ay hindi tinatanggap, okay? Okay. Maximum of 1 reference letter will be accepted. Okay? Tandaan nyo, religious group ay hindi tinatanggap. Candidate is renting property or own property in the community ay meron ding points kabayan. 2 points lang binibigay doon sa volunteering, pati dito sa renting, 2 points lang din. Kagaya nito, nagre-rent lang ako ng kwarto. So, hihingi lang tayo ng proof of kagaya ng rental agreement, mga utility bills, municipal statement account, property tax bill, or property tax receipt. Katunayan lang na tayo nagre-renta o meron tayong tinatawag na own o property in the community. Okay, 2 points lang. Ay naku, napakababa. Next, candidate's spouse or common law partner has work. O kung asawa nyo or common law partner nyo ay nagtatrabaho o kaya nag-i-study, ay meron ding points kabayan. 3 points lang po ang binibigay. Ay napakababa ng scoring ngayong kabayan. No? So dahil alam na natin yung scoring, alamin naman natin kabayan kung kung ilang beses ang draw at kung kailan. Okay, dito yan makikita kabayan. Scroll down na lang natin. Dito yan makikita, ayan dyan sa employer. Okay, pasok tayo sa employer. Alright, ayan intake periods. Intake 1. Date is February 17 up to 20. Okay, so 3 days. Dapat before February 17 ay makapag-submit na kayo ng requirements sa employer nyo para yung employer ay isasubmit naman nila sa portal ng RCIP. Okay, kung kailan bang susunod na draw? March 23, 27, 2026. Okay, nakalagay nga dito, my note, employer must submitted a complete employee resignation application by March 3. Okay, in order to be considered in the draw. Ayan. So, susunod na draw is April 27 up to May 1. Pang-apat na draw, June 1 hanggang 5. Pang-lima, July 6 to 10. Pang-anim, August 24 to 28. Okay. Pang-pito, September 28 to October 2. Pang-walo, panghuli, November 2 hanggang 6. Okay? Employer must have submitted a complete employee resignation application by October 6 at 10 p.m. in order to be considered for this draw. Okay? So, ayun kabayan. Gustuhin ko magsaya pero pipigilin ko muna kasi nga yung posisyon ko kasi nasa warehouse ako as a receiver and shipper ay hindi pa or wala pa doon sa priority sector ng kabayan ng RCIP. So wala tayong magagawa sa ngayong kabayan kundi maghintay kung ano ang susunod na hakbang ng ating employer. Kasi pagkakaalam ko, ang employer ay may power po yan. Kasi nga bilang isang designated ay meron silang kakayanan na magrekomenda sa RCIP, sa namumuno ng RCIP kung ano yung mga needs ng mga company. Okay, halimbawa sa posisyon ko is receiver and shipper. So kailangan nila yung posisyon na yon. Kailangan nila ako para i-retain sa trabaho. So magbigay sila ng recommendation yan sa RCIP para mapabilang ang aking posisyon doon sa isa sa mga priority occupation ng community. Okay? So sana loobin ng Diyos in the future, At kung ikaw kabayan ay mayroong pang katanungan o kaya nagbabalak na lumipat dito sa Sudbury o kahit anumang community, kung anumang mga province na merong RCIP ay bumisita lang po sa kanilang mga website. Okay? Para sa karagdagang impormasyon. At tandaan kabayan, dapat laging handa ang ating mga dokumento. Dapat hindi ito expired habang gumugulong ang proseso. Okay? So, good luck sa ating lahat kabayan. This is Daz from Daz Info TV. See you soon. Shukran.